how to upgrade your AWS Aurora Postgres serverless server with minimal downtime. This video will show you how. We have a client that recently approached us asking what is the best strategy to upgrade their pretty massive Postgres server on AWS, and they need to make the update, and they went through and upgraded their dev environments and staging environments, and it took a lot of time. They just upgraded in place. The answer was to use blue-green deployments. That's a tool that AWS gives you to do just that, to make the major version updates, and it is very useful with minimal downtime. Though this is not a zero downtime solution, you will have minor downtime, which for them is good enough. So we will have 2 instances where you have a few seconds up to a minute of downtime, but the process is easy and very predictable with automatic rollbacks. So that is very good news. And let me show you how to do this. Again, it is straightforward, and the reason I'm showing you, and you'll see how easy it is that, at least for me, I find it that it's sometimes easier, sometimes gives me more confidence to actually see the whole process from start to end, when someone else is doing it, as opposed to just reading an article or asking the LLM, and I'm not sure 100% that he's telling the truth. So just seeing this live, I think will help. And I've set up a very simple database. This is pretty much out of the box dev environment database that I created, and we will upgrade it using the blue-green deployment. Now, for this, I also created a short script that checks the uptime, and we will know how much downtime we had. So let's start that before I do make any changes. Let's start the script. It's connecting to this database. One thing you do need to know, by the way, is that to do that, to create a blue-green deployment, you won't be able to use the AWS Secrets Manager. So that could be a problem, and you may need to figure out a temporary solution for that. But this is basically it. As you can see, it creates a blue-green deployment. It automatically chose the next major version for me, so I don't have to do anything. But it does say that I will have to fix the blue. And note, the blue is your existing database. Okay, the green one is the new one that it will create. You will see it in a few seconds. So it has to fix the blue parameter group, and that requires some downtime. Okay, so note that. So let me click next. And just so you know, the idea is that we will that this helps us separate the actual deployment, the actual switchover, from the work on setting up this blue-green thing. So yes, we will have downtime now, but after this, and we create this blue-green deployment, which, by the way, will take a lot of time. We can then later choose when we want to do the switchover. It gives you some time. You have different endpoints for the database that you can actually test before committing to upgrading, but you will see that in a few minutes. So right now, I am going to confirm that we want to make the updates to the parameter group, and this will cause some downtime. So we approve that, and now we say reboot and create. And it actually tells you the estimated monthly cost for the green database. So basically with green-blue deployments, what it means is that you just have another instance similar to yours, and it's being replicated, so the cost is basically doubled. So let's do this. Let's reboot and create. You will start to see the process here. Right now it's just doing the reboot, and let's see what happens here. Let's see when we will see some downtime. And this is the reboot of your existing RDS. Okay, failover detected. Let's see how long it takes. Again, this is just the reboot. Should be, completed. 7 seconds. This is pretty consistent from my tests, at least in my environment. And my environment is just out of the box, clean RDS. Okay, so everything else is in progress. This takes some time. Yeah, it's still saying that it's rebooting. And I'm going to fast forward this. After it will reboot, it will start creating the blue-green deployment, and that takes a lot of time. So let me fast forward, jump a bit, and we will be back when this is done. Well, that took a while, but it's done. So now we have a new database. You can see the green deployment, and you can see that it is in the new version. That's the version we want to migrate to. And as of now nothing happened. It remains the same. If you want, you can connect to this database. So if I'll click here, you can see that we have different endpoints for each one. But the production one remains as the production one, and that's the blue one, not the green. Okay, so let's say that we tested it and the green database seems fine. It's consistent. What we can do, and by the way, so what happens now is the original database will keep replicating to the green database. So we will be up to date. And let's say that it's the next day or whenever we decided that we want to do the switchover. What I'll do is I'll click deployment here and I'll click switch over. So this is the actual switchover from our original cluster to the new one. And we're setting the timeout. So if the whole migration will not happen within 5 minutes, it will roll back. And I'm expecting a few seconds of downtime. That shouldn't take too long. So I'm going to click switch over now. Okay, and we'll go and see how that happens. Okay, so we keep monitoring just to see how much downtime we have overall. So let's see when that happens. Okay, seems like the downtime started. We detected the downtime, our little app. And the failover is completed. So note that we haven't changed anything with our connection string. AWS will play with the DNS and everything. So we know that this works. And now let's refresh. Well, basically this still shows as if this is in progress, but let me refresh. It still says switching over. By definition, it will take less than 5 minutes because that's the time we set for it. So let's wait a few more seconds to see it completed. But as of now, note that our app is using the new database. And you can see that we have database 1 old. That's the blue one. And we have the database on the green. And I'm not sure. I don't remember if it will switch colors again once it's done. That is possible. Whoop, switching over. Both are available. Seems like it's over, and you can see that now it's basically blue, gray, black deployment. You can see that now the blue database, which is usually the final one, is with the right version. If we need to, we can promote the old one. We can do the switch over again in case we decided this is not working for us, but technically we're done. So let's say that everything seems fine and we want to get rid of this blue-green deployment. We're pretty much done with it. What we should do is delete the blue-green deployment. Delete me. And this will not remove this one, the old one. So what we need to do is go ahead and delete the old one manually. I don't want to create a snapshot. I acknowledge. And this should get the job done. Now, if we haven't switched, so if you create the blue-green deployment, but you never switch and it still stays green, when you click delete on the blue-green deployment, it will show you an option to delete the green version, but you will need to delete the old version manually. And that is pretty much it. It was fairly simple. We are now running, our app is running with the new database version, exactly like we wanted. If we go back to this app, let's stop it. It will tell us exactly how much downtime we had. We had 30 seconds of downtime overall. So that is both for the parameter group reboot and then for the actual switchover. At least for our client, that is fine. That is not zero downtime, but in most cases, this will work. I hope this gave you more confidence. I hope this showed you how to actually do it. So if this helped, click like, and I'll see you in the next one.